Hey, what's up, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, welcome to the family. Today, we've got an awesome video lined up for you. We're doing a card unboxing to predict the winner of this week's Bills versus Bengals matchup. It's going to be exciting, so make sure you stick around till the end to see which team the cards pick. And hey, if you're enjoying the content, don't forget to smash that like button, hit subscribe, and follow me on all my social media. You can find me on Instagram at jrubio80, TikTok at jrubio80, and Facebook under Jamie Rubio. Your support means everything. All right, let's get into it.
Good afternoon, it's your boy Rubio, and I'm back at the table with some more cards to unveil for you guys today. Week 13 has come and gone, and week 14 is upon us. But before we get into week 14, let's do a quick recap of week 13. But before we do that, let's say what's up to my boy Blue. What up, Blue? Man, we had a lot of action on week 14. Unfortunately, our Raiders didn't win, but that's how our season's been going. But I'm glad you're keeping a smile on your face and a positive attitude. Let's press on to review what happened in week 13. So let's start out with fantasy football. Here we are. Let me try to get this a little bit straighter. So in fantasy football, I had another good win for week 13. I barely pulled it off, 113 to 110. Yeah, it was this guy right here that I needed to get me a few points, and he got me 4 points and put me over the top. Patrick Mahomes did pretty good. He scored 29. I always look at fantasy football kind of a head-to-head type thing. So, of course, Mahomes beat their quarterback. Our running back here didn't do so hot, but I didn't really need him to score a lot of points. Ashton Genty scored some points for me. He didn't meet his goal, but he still got me 12 points. Metcalf, Watson did great. Bowers did great. Everybody else was just pretty much there. Fortunately, his was the same way, but I came out on top. So I am now 8-5. I am in third place, I think. I don't know if I can see it on here. Let's see. Can I see it on here? Yes. I'm in fourth place in the standings. So we have one more game this week. I have to win to stay in the playoffs because there's a lot of people right on my tail. I could go from fourth place to out of the playoffs. So I need to win this week to stay in the playoffs. My next matchup for week 14, I am projected to win, but I don't know if they have all their players in because that player's on bye. So I think they have another tight end on the bench. If not, they probably will pick up another tight end, which will get them a little bit closer on that score. I'm going to also look at some different players this week to see if I can plug some people in to help me out and secure that victory. Moving on to the game of the week, which was against the Broncos and the Commanders. The Cards picked the Commanders to win. Unfortunately, they lost in overtime. You win some, you lose some. As far as the Cards go, with picking the winners, we're still in the positive. I think we are still 2 games up, over 500. But let's look at how the players did in those games. Pretty close as far as the passing yards go. It's never a good thing when your quarterback has more rushing yards than your running back, Receiving yards, their tight end for the Commanders did pretty good. But the turnovers were bad for both teams. You win some, you lose some, and you have to move on to the next week. Let's talk about my Raiders. We did not win again. We lost 31-14 against the Chargers. Let's look at these stats here. Geno, neither one of the quarterbacks was impressive. They both threw interceptions. Both of them had 2 touchdowns. Running game was terrible for the Raiders. Brock Bowers got into the end zone twice. He had 63 yards. But, I mean, they just couldn't get it together. It was, Geno, I don't know if he's just scared back there. I know our offensive line is not that good. But, I mean, they need to call some plays that's going to get that ball out of his hands. I think he's holding the ball too long. He's giving up too much sacks. The offensive line is giving up too much sacks. Maybe we need to stop looking for the deep ball and go shorter. I'm just a fan of the game. I'm not the coach. I'm not the GM. I'm not the owner. But, like I always say, there's loyal fans out there that want to see this team win. And with them showing up every week like that, it's pretty disappointing. But this season is pretty much a wash. I'm still going to watch the games, but we have no hope for the playoffs. Hopefully, we're looking forward to beefing up the offensive line, figuring out who we're going to have as offensive coordinator. If we need to get a different defensive coordinator, we need to do so because it's just not working. Whatever it is that they're thinking, the plays they're calling, the personnels that they're putting out there, is just not working. It needs to be changed. But I'll get off of that high horse and we will move on to what game we're going to use for this week. I already have them pre-populated into the wheel here, and we will see what it is. I will shuffle it 14 times. Let me get this a little straighter here. Get down, over, boom. There we go. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. And spin. All right, here we go, round and round. Hopefully we'll get us a good one. It is the Bills and the Bengals. That'll be the game of the week for this week, the Bills and the Bengals. The cards that we're going to use this week is going to be, let me go to the wall of cards over here. We're going to go with something old school. Let me come down. We're going to go with Select Football 2023. Yeah. It has CeeDee Lamb and Brock Purdy on the cover. Let's cut this plastic off and see what we got going on. But, like as I always say, if it don't have Panini on the plastic, then it ain't real. So let me cut the plastic off and see what's on this box. Close my knife for safety. Throw that to the side. This is 2023 Select, the Panini brand. It has 24 cards in the box. I don't know how many packs it is. Let's see here. Does it say? Oh, here we go. 6 packs per box, 4 cards per pack. NFL logo, NFL Players Association. It says Fine 3, Blaster exclusive, green and yellow prism, die cuts, per box on average. It says Fine 1 silver prism die cut per box on average. Look for autographs from some of the game's hottest stars. Let's see what we got over here. A little bit of the same stuff. And then we have the little checklist here. The 2023 Panini Select Football features a 300 card set, including 100 base concourse, 100 base premier level, and 100 base club level. So all these other cards here, or parallels or whatever, numbered cards, Autographs are what could possibly be in this box. Hopefully we can get some numbered cards. Hopefully we can get something good out of here. Okay? All right. So without further ado, let's dive on in this box. But before we dive in, if this box does not pick the winner, then we will use the cards in the corner over here to help us pick the winner. Let's get back to the table and open up this box. It says, "Who do you collect?" That's like the Panini slogan. So all the cards are out of there. Throw the box to the side. We have all our cards here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. We'll shuffle for 14 seconds. 1, 1,000, 2, 1,000, 3, 1,000, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and 14. All right. So as usual, one pack will go to the Super Bowl. So this last pack here will be placed in the Super Bowl stack. All right. Let's get to ripping. All right, let's open up the first pack. We are looking for the winner out of the Buffalo Bills and the Cincinnati Bengals. All right. Remember, this is 2023. Some of these players are not on the same teams anymore, or maybe not even in the NFL. So, coming out of the gate, we have Dallas Cowboy. We have Mozzie Smith, a rookie card from the Dallas Cowboys. We have Bijan Robinson. It says Turbocharge from the Atlanta Falcons. That's a pretty thick looking card there. We have Will Levis from the Tennessee Titans. And last card in this pack, we have Cam Smith, rookie card from the Miami Dolphins. Next pack here, from the Ravens, we have Odell Beckham Jr. Trying to get it to where you can see it a little bit better. There we go. Odell Beckham Jr. from the Ravens. We have Mika Blackman from the Minnesota Vikings on the die cut. Nice looking card there. We'll put that over here. We have Isaiah Pacheco from the Kansas City Chiefs. And it says numbers here at the bottom. And last one in this pack, we have a rookie card of Jalen Jones from the Indianapolis Colts. All right, next pack. If I can open it up. Here we go. From the Los Angeles Chargers, we have Keenan Allen. From the Pittsburgh Steelers, we have George Pickens. But he is now currently with the Dallas Cowboys. And it says future. We have Sam Laporta from the Detroit Lions. And last card in this pack, we have Rashawn Johnson from the Chicago Bears. Rookie card. All right. We are halfway through. Thank you guys for making it to this point. Remember, don't forget to like, subscribe, share. You can follow me on YouTube at jrubio, on Instagram at j.rubio80, on TikTok at jrubio80, and on Facebook, which is my name, Jamie Rubio. All right, let's get back into the rip. Still no Bills or Bengals. We got 2 packs left. From the New England Patriots, we have Bailey Zapp. From the Chicago Bears, Justin Fields on the die cut. Nice looking card. We have Chris Olave from the New Orleans Saints. And last one in this pack, Terry McLaurin from the Washington Commanders. All right, hopefully we can get some last pack magic here. If not, then I'm going to have to go into the stack. Here we go. Coming out of the gate, we have Deshaun Watson from the Cleveland Browns. On the die cut, we have Aaron Donald from the Los Angeles Rams. We have Chad Ryland from the New England Patriots. And last in this pack, we have Michael Mayer, rookie card from my Las Vegas Raiders. It doesn't look like we have a winner so far, so we're going to have to go into the packs. I'm going to go a different route and go with a fat pack of Donruss Football. It's 30 cards in this pack. It says look for exclusive optic rated rookies preview green velocity. And it has Aaron Rodgers on the cover. It's a Panini brand, NFL logo, NFL Players Association. So let's rip into this one. Hopefully we can find a winner with this pack. We will throw this to the side. Look like we got some color in there. Starting out from the Green Bay Packers, we have Dave Robinson. From the Kansas City Chiefs, Isaiah Pacheco. From the Minnesota Vikings, Jordan Addison. From the Philadelphia Eagles, we have Lane Johnson. From the Pittsburgh Steelers, we have Jaylen Warren. From the San Francisco 49ers, we have Nick Bosa. From the Washington Commanders, we have Steven Davis. Oh, we got our first Buffalo Bill. Tyler Bass from the Buffalo Bills. So the Bills are up 1-0. And right behind them, we got a Bengal, Mr. Jamar Chase. So now it's tied up. All right. From the Cleveland Browns, we have Jeff Garcia. From the Denver Broncos, Cortland Sutton. We have Taylor Decker from the Detroit Lions. Brian Burns from the New York Giants. Joe Namath from the New York Jets. We got some color there. Marshawn Lloyd from the Green Bay Packers. John Lynch, old school safety for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Troy Fatanu from the Pittsburgh Steelers on the rated rookie. We have Noah Gray on the Champ is Here insert from the Kansas City Chiefs. We have another rated rookie from the San Francisco 49ers, Jacob Cowing. We have a rated rookie of Michael Penix Jr. from the Atlanta Falcons. We have a rated rookie of Drake May from the New England Patriots. We have Jimmy Smith from the Jacksonville Jaguars. We have Joey Bosa from the Los Angeles Chargers. We have Chris Olave from the New Orleans Saints. We have Jalen Waddle from the Miami Dolphins. We have Alvin Kamara from the New Orleans Saints. Oh, that's 2 cards stuck together, I think. Yep. Rashad White from the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. We have 2 cards left. We have Will Levis from the Tennessee Titans. And Mike Rozier from the Houston Oilers, which will go to the Houston Texans. All right. So we are tied. Bills won. Bengals won. So we're going back into another pack. And let's see where we're going to go. Let's grab this first pack here. Boom. It's going to be 1991 Score, Series 1, NFL cards. It says special consumer offer, see details. It is 16 cards per pack. The official cards of 1990. All right. So here we go. We'll open this bad boy up. All right. We have Bruce Smith, the Buffalo Bills. The Bills are up 2-1. We have John Taylor from the San Francisco 49ers. We have Wendell Davis from the Chicago Bears. We have Cody Carlson from the Houston Oilers. We have Todd Light, 1991 rookie from Notre Dame. I'm not seeing where it says where he got drafted to. Okay, we'll skip him. We'll put him to the side. We have another Houston Oiler on this portrait here. It is Ray Childress. Look like he got his little signature there, number 79. We'll put that over here. From the San Francisco 49ers, we have Bill Romanowski. He also played for the Oakland Raiders at the time. From the San Francisco 49ers, Jerry Holmes from the Green Bay Packers. Chris Dolman from the Minnesota Vikings. Cleveland Gary from the Los Angeles Rams. Steve Wisniewski from the Los Angeles Raiders, but he's going to go to the Las Vegas Raiders. Tony Woods from the Seahawks. Robert Awalt from the Dallas Cowboys. Jeff Cross from the Miami Dolphins. William White from the Detroit Lions. In this pack, we got Doug Reed from the Los Angeles Rams. All right, look like we finally found us a winner. And it is the Buffalo Bills. So we are picking the Bills to win against the Bengals in Week 14. So we'll see how that goes. All right, before we end this video, let's do a quick recap over the cards that we got. The winner is the Buffalo Bills, and the 2 players that bought them the win was Bruce Smith and Tyler Bass. And then the 1 Cincinnati Bengal was Jamar Chase. Going with the portrait and the die cuts over here, we have Ray Childress, John Lynch, Cortland Sutton, Marshawn Lloyd, and then our die cuts, Aaron Donald, Justin Fields, and Mika Blackman. Our other parallels here, we have champ Noah Gray, futures George Pickens, numbers, Isaiah Pacheco, and turbocharged Bijan Robinson. Rookie cards here. We have Drake May, Michael Penix Jr., Jacob Cowing, Troy Fautanu, Michael Mayer, Rashawn Johnson, Jalen Jones, Cam Smith, and Maisie Smith. And then we have our other little rookie card here, which is in his college jersey from Notre Dame, Todd Light. All right. And we'll just shuffle through our base cards here, and I'll just highlight some of them. All right. Steve Wisniewski from my Raiders. Bill Romanowski from the 49ers. John Taylor from the San Francisco 49ers. Will Levis from the Titans. Rashad White from the Buccaneers. Alvin Kamara from the Saints. Jalen Waddle from the Dolphins. Chris Olave from the Saints. Joey Bosa from the Chargers. Joe Namath from the Jets. Brian Burns from the Giants. Cortland Sutton from the Broncos. Jeff Garcia from the Browns, but he also played with the 49ers. Stephen Davis from when he played, it was the Redskins, but now it's the Commanders. Nick Bosa from the 49ers. Jordan Addison from the Vikings. Isaiah Pacheco from the Chiefs. Deshaun Watson from the Browns. Terry McLaurin from the Commanders. Chris Olave from the Saints. Sam Laporta from the Lions. Keenan Allen from the Chargers. Odell Beckham Jr. from the Ravens. And Will Levis. Thank you guys for tuning into the channel. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Share with others. You can follow me on all the social medias. I put most of the full videos on YouTube, which is J Rubio. You can also watch clips of the videos on Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook. So TikTok is JRubio80. Instagram is J.Rubio80. And Facebook is just Jamie Rubio. All these cards will eventually end up on eBay. If you guys see any cards that you are interested in or would like to purchase, my eBay account is JRubio80, all lowercase. Or if you're looking for any particular players, you can always DM me on Instagram and TikTok. Without further ado, me and my boy Blue, we're out of here.